Have you ever wondered why some men find irresistible pleasure in going down on a woman? What's really driving them beneath the surface, pushing them to stick out their tongue? It's not just about passion or pleasure. There's a deeper psychology at play, an unspoken craving that goes beyond the physical. Whether it's the desire to satisfy, to dominate, or to connect on the most intimate level, the reasons might surprise you. In this video, we're going to dive into the hidden psychology behind why men are drawn to licking the vagina, exploring the secrets, emotions, and desires that fuel this deep, sensual act. You won't want to miss this, because what you'll discover might just change the way you think about sex forever.
Before we kick things off, do me a quick favor. If you're stoked to uncover these revelations, hit that like button. It helps us deliver more powerful wisdom. Oh, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you'll always stay in the loop with our latest content. Let's have some fun with this. If you're loving this topic, type 1 in the comments. If you think we could tweak it, type Z and drop your suggestions.
At the core of many sexual acts, including oral sex, is the desire for emotional intimacy. For many men, engaging in oral sex isn't solely about physical pleasure, but is deeply tied to the need to establish an emotional bond with their partner. This act can be seen as a way to demonstrate how far a person can go. Psychologically, men who prioritize pleasing their partners often derive personal satisfaction from knowing that they've contributed to their partner's happiness. This is particularly true in long-term relationships, where emotional intimacy plays a crucial role in maintaining closeness. By focusing on their partner's pleasure, they're reinforcing a connection that goes beyond the physical. Researchers have found that intimacy in relationships often stems from actions that involve selflessness, and oral sex can be an example of that. The desire to make one's partner feel good can reflect an individual's emotional maturity and ability to express love through actions, not just words. This behavior can lead to stronger emotional ties, enhancing both the sexual and emotional relationship. For many men, engaging in oral sex can be closely tied to their sense of confidence and sexual competence. From a psychological standpoint, men may feel a sense of empowerment by providing pleasure to their partner, which in turn boosts their self-esteem. This idea aligns with evolutionary psychology, where being able to please a partner can be seen as a demonstration of one's sexual prowess. Confidence in the bedroom is often a reflection of overall self-confidence. When a man feels in control of the situation and believes he is successfully enhancing his partner's pleasure, it may translate into higher self-assurance in other areas of life. The act of giving pleasure, particularly through oral sex, can also serve as an affirmation of his own masculinity. But this confidence doesn't come from dominance or control. It stems from the ability to give, receive, and connect. Men who enjoy providing oral pleasure may see it as a way to reinforce the strength of the relationship, ensuring mutual satisfaction and harmony. The importance of reciprocity in relationship. In healthy sexual relationships, reciprocity plays a crucial role. Sexual acts, including oral sex, often foster a sense of balance and mutual respect between partners. Men who engage in oral sex may feel a strong sense of responsibility to ensure that their partner is equally satisfied, contributing to a more balanced relationship dynamic. Reciprocity isn't just about sexual pleasure, it's about mutual care, respect, and the recognition of each other's needs. In relationships where reciprocity is present, there's often greater communication, trust, and satisfaction. The willingness to engage in oral sex, for example, might be a reflection of this balanced approach. In this sense, reciprocity builds an emotional loop of giving and receiving, which deepens the connection between partners. This idea aligns with what psychologists refer to as mutual responsiveness, a trait that strengthens relationships over time. Breaking taboos. Sexual behavior is often influenced by cultural and societal norms, which can create certain taboos around specific acts. Oral sex, for instance, may have once been considered taboo in some cultures, but today it is much more widely accepted and practiced. For men who engage in oral sex, there may be a psychological satisfaction in breaking through these taboos and embracing a more open-minded approach to intimacy. Being open to engaging in acts like oral sex often requires honest communication about sexual desires, preferences, and boundaries. For many couples, this type of communication is essential for building trust and understanding in the relationship. Men who feel comfortable performing oral sex may also feel more comfortable discussing other aspects of their sexual relationship, leading to greater transparency and intimacy. Psychologists often emphasize the importance of sexual communication in maintaining healthy relationships. By engaging in acts that involve vulnerability, like oral sex, men may feel more confident in sharing their desires, which in turn encourages a more fulfilling sexual and emotional connection. Oral sex and the concept of caregiving. Interestingly, some men approach oral sex as an act of caregiving, a way to nurture their partner and provide a deep sense of comfort and pleasure. From a psychological perspective, caregiving behaviors in relationships often stem from a desire to protect, provide for, and ensure the well-being of one's partner. Men who take pride in pleasing their partners may see this act as an extension of their overall caregiving tendencies. Studies have shown that caregiving behaviors within a relationship can lead to greater satisfaction and stability as both partners feel supported and valued. In this light, oral sex can become not just a sexual act, but a demonstration of love and affection. Vulnerability. Engaging in oral sex requires a significant level of trust and vulnerability between partners. Psychologically, men who feel comfortable with this act are often in relationships where mutual trust has been well established. This trust allows both partners to be vulnerable with each other, which in turn strengthens the emotional bond. In relationships where vulnerability is embraced, partners tend to feel more secure and valued. Oral sex, with its intimate nature, can become a reflection of that deep-seated trust, where both partners are willing to be open with each other, physically and emotionally. Trust is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and sexual acts that require vulnerability help to build and reinforce this trust. For many men, this act is not just about physical pleasure, but about demonstrating a willingness to share that vulnerability with their partner. As we conclude our exploration into the psychology of men who engage in oral sex, it's essential to reflect on the moral and scriptural dimensions surrounding this intimate act. Many religious traditions uphold specific teachings about sexual intimacy, emphasizing that sexual expression should occur within the confines of a committed, loving relationship, typically within marriage. From this perspective, acts that may be perceived as less traditional or outside the realm of procreative intimacy, such as oral sex, can be viewed as morally questionable. Scripturally, certain texts highlight the importance of sexual purity and the sanctity of the marital bed, urging couples to focus on uniting physically and emotionally in a manner that honors their commitment to one another. Therefore, while sexual pleasure is a natural aspect of human relationships, engaging in acts like oral sex may conflict with the values and beliefs of those who prioritize scriptural guidance and moral teachings in their sexual conduct. So that's it for this video. If you have different thoughts, do not hesitate to use the comment section. If you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss our latest content. Thank you for watching.